So yeah, like I said, I don't want to lay anything until I get this place finished getting set up and I get that blue bottle and I get everything properly set up the way I want to. And in fact, I'm probably going to re-record a lot of my best stuff. But yeah, I definitely have. I was saying I have 3 songs that I'm working on. I have like one like super hardcore like chopper style, like just going all out with like every fucking crazy flow I can possibly think of, and then I have another one which is like really dark, and it's actually finished. This is another one that I did over a beat that Adrian sent me. Adrian is he's a kid from Norway he does his own audio work and production and stuff. He produced that Solipsism skit. He just sent that to me, and I was like, holy shit, this is dope. And then he wanted to work with me. I'm like, hell yeah, man. And so he sent me some beats, but one of them I finished a track for. It's called Toxic, and it's all written out and everything. I don't want to, like I said, I don't want to record anything until I get everything set up in here, especially once I get that mic, because I know once I get it, I'm just going to end up re-recording it anyway. So, but then I have the third song I'm working on is just a song going through who the fuck I am, because after I found this, I was blown away. So anyway, like I was saying, I made a friend named Braden, and Braden was a friend of mine in middle school, and for those that don't know, I used to be like a hacky sack champion. Although we don't call it hacky sack if you're a cool kid, you call it a foot bag or a sand bag, because that's what they are. But yeah, I used to be pretty fucking good at hacky sacks back in middle school, and he was part of our little group that would fuck around with them all day, like during lunch and after school or before school or whatever. We were like the original vapors before vaping was a thing. I mean, it was just kind of like that level of hipsterdom. It was just kind of like entry level. But it was actually kind of fun. We enjoyed it. And I had a friend named Brandon Daniels who did it too, and he was always cool. I miss Brandon, man. He got into the Navy and all that. Brandon Daniels is like one of the most naturally funny people I ever had the pleasure of meeting. But I've heard he's very different now ever since he got into the Army and all that. I also did I tell you I re-met up with my brothers? That was really fucked up. That was really not cool. Specifically my older brother Garrett. For those, I mean, there's no way you don't know about it. I talk about it all the time. Garrett is such a huge influence in my life. He's such a reason that I am who I am today. So much of me is because of the impression my older brothers left on me during the time that I saw them. The last time I saw them was 2002, and I was 9 years old. And I mean, my older brother, I mean, they're both older than me, but one is like, Blaine he was 13 when I was 9, which makes him, so he's 5 years older than me, 4 or 5 years older than me, but then Garrett is like 11 years older than me. Or because he was just turning 19 when I was 9, so he's in his 30s now, but look, if there's a lot of people that say this, but it's true. There's very few, it's true for me, anyway. There's few people in this life that I really strive to impress. I would like to impress everybody. I mean, I don't get me wrong, I am an attention whore at the core. I love attention ever since I was a kid. But I can go without it, don't get me wrong. But there's a handful of people who, whenever I do anything in my life, I have it in the back of my head that I really hope that what I'm doing here will someday, I want to say impress, but that's a lie. I just want the acceptance of a handful of people in my life. And my older brother Garrett is one of those people. And I posted on my Facebook my Elision 2015 freestyle. And I was feeling really good at the time, especially because it's you can't fucking deny it. That is an incredibly written piece right there. And I just posted ain't nobody here can beat me at rapping. Like, ain't nobody here that can out rap me. Like, and then I posted that. And he replied to the post saying Travis, really? Like rhyming? Like they taught, like rhyming words like they taught you to do in kindergarten? I thought you were better than that. And he said some other stuff, I think, but I started crying like a little girl. I was like, no, I'm not better than that, actually. Like, that's my absolute best. Like, that's as far as I can go. I mean, this is the guy that, like, got me into skateboarding. This is the guy that got me into hip-hop. This is the guy that he ingrained into me who I am. I am a glorified version of the 18-year-old version of my older brother. And because that's the last time I saw him. So, and it left such a big impression that I just became what I consider to be really fucking cool, which was him. I just took it as far as I possibly can to the point where I'm at now. So it sucks to see him not approve of it. And that fucking sucked. But then I learned that earlier, before that, when I got in contact with Blaine first, I found out he's also going through like PTSD and stuff, but legitimately, like he got it through like on foot combat, because as I was saying, like he was one of the fucking, he's one of these guys that, oh, I guess not, because that's my blood, that's my mom's family, and we're only half brothers, and he's on my dad's side, so it's a good thing I talked about this, because I was putting those together when they don't go together. But anyway, yeah, he's a soldier as well, and I think he's a Marine actually. And yeah, he came back from the war with PTSD, and he's been going through some shit. But yeah, I'm trying to connect with people. You know, I'm getting out there. I can't really go skate lately because it's so dark, as you can see. I started to get tan for a second, but I'm losing it again because, you know, it's only light until like 4 p.m. out here. And even then, it's raining all day. So, I mean, like, I haven't even had a chance to update my car. I've been trying to do a car update video before I put it back into winter mode all winter. Because I can't run because I put that Emotions kit on there. I put the whole prototype thing together. If you really care enough, just look in my Facebook pictures. I put together the most incredible Scion you've fucking ever seen. I swear to... No, I mean, maybe not... Unless you've seen, like, you know what? Fuck it. I really think it's up there. Like, I mean, because it's my favorite. It's my favorite car. I own my favorite car. I mean, it's pretty fucking cool what I've done to this car. And I really want to show you guys, but I can't do it because the car's dirty right now. And if I'm going to make an update of it in its final version, or at least close to, I want it to be all clean, and I want it to be I want the video to be as nice as possible. So I can't really do that until I can clean the car, which I can't do until it dries up for more than, you know, a couple hours. I need like a couple sunny days so I can make an update video of the car before I but I can't run this, like, these fucking show wheels and like these low profile tires and this big ass prototype kit and everything. I can't run it all during winter because it's just going to get killed. If not, I'm going to kill myself with the low profile tires. So during winter, for show cars, if you still want to drive them, you have to put on, you know, your winter wheels and put like the stock body kit on there and bring it back to winter mode. Luckily I have spares and everything, so I don't have to like convert all my shit back. I can just put the winter mode kit on there. But I'm currently waiting on a spare rear bumper to get painted up. That actually leads me to my next thing, which I wanted to talk about, which is, even though I can't make friends, like I can't seem to go out of my way to connect one-on-one. It seemed a lot easier when I was a kid, you know what I'm saying? And I guess that's universal, because you don't have all that, you don't have so much of who you are getting in the way, so it's a lot easier. Just like, hey, I'm Travis. Hi, I'm Derek. And you just chill, you know what I'm saying? But that can't really happen. And, but that said, I have, like, settled into town. You know, I have, like, a barber that I go to, which is actually my original barber that used to do my hair back in the day, back when I used to do my hair blonde. Her name's Melissa. She's an old friend of my mom's, but she owns a salon that used to be down here at Talent, but it moved over a couple miles over into Phoenix. It's called Simply Sassy. It's like the gayest salon ever. Like you will definitely, unless there's no way to like go in and out of there with a straight face, because it's like, unless you know that, you know, I've been friends with her since I was a kid, there's no way to do it and look heterosexual as a male. So, but anyway, I schedule appointments and she does my hair and stuff, and I like her, and I have like all the people at Sherry's, like the diner that I go down to, which is the new House of Pies for me here. House of Pies was the diner I would go to all the time in Houston. I have like Richard there, who's my boy. He used to hook me up with weed back when they weren't selling it legally here, for like the 6 months that I was here where that wasn't happening. And then, like they always have my orders down. Like I just get there and they like know what I want. And there's this girl Wendy there, she just got married, but fuck it, I'm still into her. I like her a lot. She's a little bit older. She's like 30, late 30s, I think, but she's really cute. And then also Jory. She's this cute blonde college girl that works there. I'm sure she has a million boyfriends, but she still smiles at me and stuff. And that's, I don't know, it makes me feel good. And then, like I said, I'm getting this bumper done by my boy Eric. When I moved here, there's this guy Buddy from I guess one of the XB forums that I'm on. He found me like the day that I came here. The next day I was at Sherry's and I was parked in the parking lot. He sent me a picture of my own car. And he's like, bro, is this yours? And I was like, yeah. So anyway, any fucking time he sees my car now, he posts it on my wall. He posts like a picture of my own car somewhere. Like just driving around town. And since I'm driving, I don't see it like in real time. Like I get to where I'm going, then I look at my phone and I see a new post on my wall, and it's a picture of me from fucking 5 minutes ago, like at a stoplight or something. And I'm like, nigga, like say something. Like he got me really good the other day. I was pulling into Sherry's and he caught me between pulling into my parking spot and airing out, because with this kit I'm now able to like set it completely on the fucking ground. And look, dude, this car is so dope. My car is so dope. Like, oh my god. But yeah, like front, rear, side skirts, it all sits like perfectly on the fucking pavement. And but he caught me between the 15 seconds or so that it takes me to park and set it down, and turn the lights off and walk out and set up the security system. And I still haven't actually met the guy. That's the thing. I haven't actually met the guy face to face. He just keeps taking pictures of me and posting it on my wall. And I was like, bro, this needs to stop. But when I moved here early on, I was like, since he caught me, I was like, hey, and I needed some work done. I asked him, hey, do you know any reputable garages here? And he told me his boy Eric. And so if you're ever in the valley and you ever need anything done, in White City, just right up here next to Central Point. It's between Central Point and Medford here. It's like 10 minutes from here, 15 minutes. It's an industrial town. It's actually one of my favorite skate parks next to Tualatin, but that's up near Portland. That's like 4 hours away. Tualatin is definitely my favorite skate park. I love that place. Like everything there is just like, so beautiful. There's nothing like the Tualatin Park. But then, what was I saying? Yeah. I have Eric and his garage, who they do all my custom car work for me. Like anything that I'm not comfortable with doing myself, like paint work, for instance, or like body repair, they do it. And they do it cheaply, and he keeps me fucking up to date, and I can text him, and it's not like a dealership where like everything's like super set up and you just feel like you're just kind of like a patient there, you know what I'm saying? Like you have to know the fucking place to get the address to it. There's not just a sign open, but it's like this big ass fucking garage. And this guy Eric, he just runs it. He's just this little dude, and he's the coolest guy ever. He's like mid-30s or so. He's the coolest dude ever, and he's so psyched on my car. He's psyched on everything he's working on. I don't think he works on anything himself, but he has like a really good old painter guy. He has a really good welding guy for like metal work. He has a really good repair body guy. He has a guy for everything, and they all do incredible work. I don't know where he found these people, but they're all fucking amazing. And as a team, they get shit done quick, efficiently, and professionally at a really good price. So if you ever need any custom work done or any reparation work done, any paint work done, Eric's Restorations in White City, Medford, Oregon. Hit him up. They will take care of you completely. and he'll give you his numbers. You can sit there texting him and get pictures of everything. That's really big for me, because my car means so much to me that it's like my own child. So when I leave it somewhere, I like to have an update every, at least once a week or so. Let me see the fucking car. You know what I'm saying? So even though I can't really make friends one-on-one, I'm good. I'm settling in to where I live, and that feels good. Let me go on to the next video real quick.